Hello everyone. Today I am here to talk about dealing with difficulties. Okay, so my today's topic is how we can really manage the difficult situation in our life, because all of us have different difficulties. Sometimes as students, sometimes as professionals, sometimes as a homemaker, sometimes with the kids, as a parent, during parenting, during discharging our official roles and responsibilities. So I will just discuss in a general way how we can deal with the difficulty. Okay, so it can be difficult boss, difficult person, difficult relationship, or any kind of difficulty. Okay, time management, health issues. So in general I'm just sharing the attitude, as a lifestyle coach, the attitude we must develop for handling difficulties. Okay, so dealing with difficulty, number one, I emphasize that number one way is today. So when I wake up, I'm really in a very messy condition. I'm really stressed. Okay, with the present way my life is moving. But the if I'm really taking it one day at a time. Okay, so today is a new day. So I wake up in the morning, and then not thinking too much about what has happened or tomorrow how will I what will be the consequences or what will be the future like, all those things. If I worry, then means difficult scenario will be prolonged in my life. Okay, it will be a the time span will be a long tenure. I have to be become a victim of the situation. Okay, so first thing I am telling is take one day at a time. Get up in the morning and make your daily routine. Okay, so that today these are my things I will do. And I will say the thing that is causing you most worry. Okay, like maybe a student has time management issue, so you can first get up and study for 2 hours or 3 hours, because this is causing the worry. Some people are maybe worried about their children, so first 2 3 hours focus on your child. Some may be worried about their job. Okay, maybe about they are not happy with the job. The first morning 2 3 hours you spend for your job search or your something you do for your job thing. Either you learn, you enroll in a course, or search a new job, or in your present job perform. Okay, prioritize the difficult thing, like which is causing the worry, causing the difficulty. In case of a relation, if there is one person, about I'm talking about the child, it may not be a child, it may be anybody in your life. Okay, so with that person in mind, you first sit and decide, how am I going to think about that person, what am I going to do about that person. Suppose if it is really a very difficult person, then you cannot solve all the things at one day or 1 month. You have to set up long term vision, that okay, for a strained relationship, maybe husband wife relationship or anything, I'm just sharing that our lifestyle should be the thing that is causing us worry. Maybe with our life partner we are really feeling very much stressed of post covid. Maybe there are many partners who are having mood swings and all those things and worried about men, so relationship gets affected. So we have to look for a long term, instead of seeing are I expected this to happen and then this reaction came. We have to have a long term goal, that okay, this will be all right in the uh, means after few years, or after this year, maybe next year it will be all right. This year we are just going through a difficult phase. So take one day at a time. Don't react, don't come to conclusion, don't be afraid. Just for every problem I say, one day at a time. Today what can I do? Okay, suppose it's a regular fight, then you can have that in your mind, today how will I manage this fight, today how will I react to the fight, or take what action so that the fight is reduced. it's about relationship, about students. Today how much should I study so that my worry is a bit less. Okay, how much I should devote to my studies, like that. So number one is today. Next point I say is affirmation. So when you get up, just tell yourself that I am the best, I am the best, and I am doing the best. Okay, so it's not I am the best means like a very arrogant person you say that I am the best among everybody. It is like I am my best version. Today whatever I am, I have done my level best, so I have reached to this point. So a kind of a self pride. It's not a, it's a fine line between arrogance and self respect, a self pride. So self pride is very good, arrogance is very bad. So we have to have that kind of attitude so that we feel good that yes, I am my best version, I am the best. And it comes when we do the best. So if we are confident that I am doing my level best, okay, I'm creating maybe video, so I'm doing my best in it. I'm maybe cooking some food, I'm doing my best. So that way you yourself tell I am the best every day. I'm the best because I'm doing the best, doing my level best. Okay, next point I am saying is fear. So, what is fear is difficulty may not be actually that much hard. Okay, the situation may not be that much big, difficult, big problem. Okay, what I mean to say is that situation may not be so worse, but because we are so much scared of everything, we have developed a fear in our mind because of maybe a person, because of maybe the job, or maybe because of the relationship, life partner. That fear inside, what happens, creates some means unwanted things in our life. Okay, so to avoid unnecessary negative communication or negativity in our life around us, we must stop having any kind of fear. So it is an imaginary thing that most of the time problem itself is not the problem, the fear of the problem that it may come, that is which we have to win over. Okay, we should stop having any kind of fear. Okay, there is a joblessness in the market, there is a coronavirus in everywhere, or there is a threat of violence, or there is a threat of many kind of things, emotional abuse, there is a threat of means career, stable career. So but if we allow that fear that I will be the next person, so that fear is really dangerous, and it will really bring unnecessary difficult things in our life. Okay, which are not, may not actually manifest, but if we have this kind of things going on in our mind, it manifests. We, the law of attraction also says that we attract what we have inside us. So we should first within ourselves understand that nothing to fear, whatever will come I will manage, because I always do my level best whatever be the situation. Okay, so number 4 is change. Okay, so how can we suppose I really feel stressed about something, that how will my next month be, how will this thing be solved, or how will the bills be paid, or how will we means ailing person will he overcome, or all. I'm worried, genuinely I'm fearful, and I'm worried, I'm afraid what will happen. So how to overcome? It's easy to say that overcome your fear, but how, what is the process is change. How will you change? How will you change yourself? Change by changing your focus, by shifting your focus. Take up something, okay, which is a completely something that you can do a lot of things. Any hobby or any tuition, you teach somebody, take a neighbor's child and start teaching, or start creating a blog, or start reading a very good book, buy a book and then start having a target that within 5 days, 7 days, I'll complete this book. So have that kind of some concrete thing with you, that I will do this now for next 7 days. So when you are totally, it's not that you are avoiding or escaping from the situation, it's just that you are not allowing any unnecessary stuff in your life. Okay, so you take up whatever you like, and if it is you love reading, nothing like it, take 2 3 books and just continue reading, and also take other actions which you think are necessary to come out of your difficult scenario. But most importantly, shift your focus, means get involved deeply with something. Okay, then it is focus. By focus I mean whatever you decide. Okay, maybe you join a job to change your mind, or you read something, or you uh, take the responsibility of another person, that okay, this is person is suffering so much, let me go and be beside the person as a friend. So whatever you have chosen in a very humane way, that is not a on the calculation that how I am myself in this difficulty, why should I go and help that person. Just with a very means friendly heart, we should really go and do something. So when we have chosen this now, whatever we have chosen, we must really do our level best, 100%. If I'm reading a book, that should be 100%, that I know word by word of that book. Okay, I can means share anything about this book. If it is meeting a friend, it is like really knowing the friend and understanding what the person is going through, and being there and supporting the person to really grow. Okay, so focus is just means give your all. Okay, do your utmost for a particular job, so that you really shift your focus from your fear or the difficult situation that you are presently struggling with. Okay, next point is action. So by action, I mean it's not that you are escaping. Okay, you have shifted your focus, so you are not focusing. Suppose you are worried about your career growth, so you are not working hard in your job, and you are just bypassing and shifting your focus and just escaping, that I don't like this job, or I'm afraid about my job guarantee, or anything. Like it can be the person, the relationship, maybe your sibling, maybe your life partner, you are just avoiding, you don't meet him, you don't give time to the person. Okay, so this is not what is I call it as a shift your focus. I tell you that when you have chosen and giving your all a full effort to that particular task, maybe reading, maybe writing, maybe meeting a friend, just make sure that your daily routine is followed properly. Okay, you take action whatever is the difficulty. It's not that you will not take action. You have to, suppose your life partner, your family member, somebody is very difficult, you cannot deal with that person. So it's not that you just avoid that person, go out and do something else. It's not that. For the difficult person, because your focus is shifted, you have changed your focus, that difficult person you will be in a better shape to handle. Okay, you will not be disturbed easily, you will not I mean so become very complicated or overthink that, oh, that person told me this, he has a bad intention or this that. No, because your focus is shifted, because you are devoting your full energy into something, that person may be very cunning, or maybe really very nasty towards you, but your approach, you will develop patience, you will not react, your means management skill will develop, you will be able to handle that things. So the trigger point that earlier used to really annoy you or make you really upset and worried and stressed, that trigger point will not arise again, because you yourself will change, your attitude will change, because you are, I have something else, let the phase, that the person or whatever is the thing come and it will go, and then I will means bounce back. Okay, so that is what I tell is, keep taking small action. Whatever is your fear, keep taking action, but with a after shifting your focus to something and doing your best on that area. Okay, and parallelly handle your area of fear or area of difficulty. Take some small step, having a long range view. Then I share is patience. When you are means continuously taking action day after day, and for your own life and for changing that particular difficult scenario, okay, anything, maybe for others health, for your parents health, for your job, when you are taking small action, you develop a lot of patience. Means you even if the things are not moving sometimes, like you think that means doubt comes in our mind, why things are not moving, why me, why situation is so difficult for me, or how will I manage, it is not possible, it is really impossible. But because of my action, because of my one day at a time approach, because of my daily affirmations, because of my erasing or fear, okay, because of my change of focus, because of really giving all out focused effort into something, because of my daily action, I develop a lot of patience. Okay, so earlier whichever was really a difficult thing for me, maybe the difficulty is not yet reduced, but I developed that patience to see the difficulty as a way of positivity, like okay, it will change, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, it will gradually, at the right time it will change. Means the difficult things I'll be able to change. Okay, so next last point is what I say is date. Means target date. Means fix a date, fix a time. Every problem cannot be solved within a 1 month, within a 7 days. Okay, if it is like really urgent thing, that it is really taking a toll on something, like your health is really bad, if you don't recover, you can't move with your other responsibilities, then it is really urgent, so it is a short term goal, and you have to get up and do the needful medication, your diet, your exercise, it is really urgent. Otherwise, if it is a relationship problem with your partner or with anybody, if it is a relationship problem, give it a time. Means think that okay, by next month things will improve, by next year it will be better. So when there are some scenario which are really difficult, may not be for others, but for you it is a really difficult thing, people will say, "Are it is not such a big problem," but for you it is a big problem, it is really bothering you, it is creating a lot of stress and chaos in your life. So for you it is a big problem, so you have to understand it will take some more time than other problems to be solved. So think about your target date, set your target date, okay, this problem next month, by next month I'll see some improvement, I'll make some improvement. Okay, and then if the next month comes and you find no change, then have the patience and have another date. Okay, if this month it did not develop, I'm not seeing any, next month it will change, or after 2 months I'll see some positivity around me. Okay, so after 2 months also, if you don't find, set a target, okay, it's a big problem, next year let me do my own part, as mentioned just now I have mentioned, I'll keep doing my own things, these 7 things, and the 8th, that date, I'm flexible, it will be next year, because I have set the target of 1 month, it's not happening, 2 months, it's not okay, the next year let it be solved by the next year. So that way we have to really have a gazing towards that date, we should do our things, not becoming always thinking when will my bottle be filled, okay, how many drop of water is needed to fill up my bottle, but rather thinking that okay, by next year my things will change, by next 2 years this area will change. So when problem is difficult, we have to understand that time is the solution, we have to give it some time. Okay, and not waiting passively the time, let it go, let the time pass, I am waiting. No, I have to be active, I have to keep doing my one day at a time affirmation, my overcoming fear, my change of focus, my completely focused effort on something, my daily actions, my patience, all these things I have to continue doing, and having that belief that okay, next year that difficult scenario, that difficult person will be a better with me, we will, maybe I have problem this year, next year our relationship problem will be solved. So this is the way I think things can be managed. I myself also, from my own life experience, I am saying that this really works in my life. so if you find it helpful, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.